Hi, today I'm gonna show you about emissive material used in Unreal Engine. So we are calling it material, but it's work like lighting. So if you go to this website, emissive material input in Unreal Engine, you will find a page like this, and there they explain about detail about emissive material. So basically, it's help the artist for very cheap way to create light and very effective way, and it's a very beautiful light they create. So sometimes we need to make our mesh as lighting, so we can use by this. So if you go to the material, we should use the default light. There is benefit and problem also in light mode, light shading mode, and default light shading mode. So for creating a full emissive material, we just right button, create a material, and here we should add a vector multiply parameters, and after we add this we can create a material instance, and we can changes added the value and bright the lighting. So here they show the different way using emissive material. Here they create a test map and they show how it affect the level if we use emissive material in a mesh. So please go to the page for detail, and here they show that how much the emissive material effect on the static mesh. How the changes if our mesh is big, the lighting effect the same way, so lighting effect the more effective way. We can also change the position and the lighting adjust automatically, and that's the feature, that's the benefit of lumen. We can see, yeah, we don't have the facility in Unreal Engine 4, but we have it in Unreal Engine 5. So we can change the settings here. So let's try the emissive material in our level, and that's the level. Right button, create a material, and name it, I just name it emissive. So it's a default lit. If we press on the base color and create parameter, it will create a base color. And I just create a multiply, press in mouse keyboard M and mouse left button, and create a scalar S mouse left button. So I name it scale. We can also use constant, press in 1 and mouse left button, but we are using scale because we can use it in our material instance also, which we cannot use the constant. So I just add it and compile and save and apply. So our default color is black, so I don't change it. I just add a sphere into our level, and I just add the material into our level. And I just make it white. You can see every detail in default value changes 111, but it's also showing it black. If we give the value 1, it show white, the base basic white, simple white. So the real magic happen when we add a value like I don't know 10, and now you can see it's glowing, and it's actually glowing. So for better view we can move it, and the lighting is also moving. And if we give the value to like 50 or 100, 110, then we can see the real magic. The whole room is full of light. So better view, we just place it under the room and delete the spotlight, point light, and everything. And if we select the sphere and make it in the room, the whole room is full of light. And we can change the location of the sphere, and the lighting is adjust automatically. But there is a problem also in this emissive material. If we go to the distance, we cannot see the light properly. That's the disadvantage. There is other disadvantage also. There is, you can see the shadow is not the hard shadow. Right button, we can create a material instance. Material instance have many benefit. We don't need to go to the material and changes here and save and apply. We just can go to the material instance and change the color and add the value. It just add it automatically, and its save is very simple. I just duplicate it, alter and drag the mouse button, it will duplicate automatically, and you can see the lighting is, we can change the color also. The benefit of emissive material is we can add the emissive material in any static or any mesh in the wall also, and you can see the whole wall is glowing. In any mesh we can light it, any mesh. So that's the benefit. Sometimes we need to light a particular mesh which we cannot use the lighting, so we can use the emissive material that will glow the lighting. So here you can see this is our light mesh, a wall light. There is a light inside it, but we cannot add emissive material in here because the whole thing will be light. Add it here, and if we add the light here, you can see it's glowing, very bright and beautiful color. So if we delete it, the whole room is dark, but our mesh is giving the light. But you can see the problem. If our mesh is small, the light is not affected the way we wanted. We can add the value, change the value, but it's look like this. But if we add a point light, you can see the difference. So that's the disadvantage of emissive material. That's the disadvantage. If we delete the point light, the whole thing is look like that, but we can change the size, and if it's big size, it will glow like this. Just we give 1000, just give it 100, it will glow like reasonable like this. So in our starter content there is a lot of mesh. We can add, we can change, we can make things like this, that and this. The problem is we can add in mesh, but if there is one material in a whole mesh, the whole mesh will be lighting. So for that, few mesh have two material like this material, aircraft carrier, and if we make it small, so we can see, and this aircraft carrier, it have two material, and we can light any of material in here. Just you can see the whole thing is lighting. But if we add the material in here, you can see the side thing, the other material apply in that mesh that are lighting. So sometimes we need to make a mesh like this, which we can show like this. Sometimes we use like RGB lighting, and some material glow like this. So I just add a fountain. We have a fountain, it also have many materials in here. So I just change the roth, and you can see the roth part will be glow like this. So we can change change this and make the emissive material as our own. So this is for today's tutorial. Bye bye everybody.